Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cardano. Welcome you to another week of time travel tennis qualification for a grand tour that will start the next year, 2026. We're doing the ladies B group, which was randomly selected. So, yeah, we randomly selected um, the numbers and it landed on ladies B. So, we're doing the ladies B group that has all these seats. Every one of these 16 seats qualify for the round of 32. They are Martina Navratilova, Lindsay Davenport, Chris Evert, Sita Garrison, Justine Anen, Anaja Vicario, Martina Hingis, Serena, Ivan Gulagon, Victoria Azarenka, Maria Sharapova, Helena Sukova, Venus Williams, Kim Kleisters, Monica Seles, and Steffi Graf. So they will be in a bye and we'll be waiting for the round of 32 on starting on Wednesday because that's big because of the fact that like the men, like you win your round 32 matchup, you go to the Grand Tour. Of course, we're going to the Grand Ladies Tour and all that. There's one little caveat though. There are only four ladies card sets A, B, C, and D. No, sorry. Well, 2020 ladies and then A, B, C. So, of course, there's four. It's like, well, what do you do? Top 16? No, we want 96 men, 96 women. So it's the top 24 in each of the four groups makes 96. Now, there are a caveat. Of course, one of the ladies' pools are the same as the ladies from 2020. And there are some names that are in both the 2020 ladies and this group. This is the group that has the double whammies. Like the 2020 ladies being in 2020, and of course the ladies from the 90s and all that. There are only three of the 48 are in the thing. Victoria Azarenka, Swolena Kuznetsova, and Maggie Maliva. Well, Maliva is actually in the ladies A, I think. No, ladies C. The ladies C is a Maliva and all that. Azarenka and Kuznetsova, I believe, are the only ladies to be in ladies B to be in the 2020 and the ladies C. Actually, no, the ladies C has a lot, but I think Kuznetsova is she? Yeah, Kuznetsova is in the 2020 ladies, and so is Azarenka. So yeah, so they could be a double winner too. You never know. So in the case of a double winner like Azarenka or Kuznetsova, if they win their round of 32 matchup, they're automatically in. It will be the higher seed, like they'll be seed, and they will have to decide who would get the spot, who would keep their spot, and who wouldn't. Nevertheless, for the ladies, it's going to be different. 48, and you go to round 32, and then you win in 16. How are the other eight ladies going to be decided? Well, if you go to round 32 and lose in 3 sets, say someone loses, so say Tracy Austin moves on to face Cena Garrison and drops an egg to Cena, but she loses in 3 sets. And say, for example, that Maria Sharapova falters to Maliva, but she loses in 2 sets. Despite the fact that Sharapova is seeded, she would actually be behind Tracy Austin because if you lose in 3 sets, you have a better benefit. Seed or not seeded, actually, we might give credence to the unseeded players to get in as one of the 8 wildcards per 4 group. But it'll also depend on like the other groups and all of that. So enough of me talking. Let's go to the wild card. Now these are the wild card matches, and these matchups will be practically you win, you go to round 32. You lose, you're fucked. So we're gonna look at the left side of the bracket. Our first wildcard matchup is Dinara Savina versus Wendy Turnbull. These girls have played each other twice. Sorry, this is the third time. Yeah, Savina's won a title. She won the Players Championship in week 34. So she won week 34 at Boca Raton, beating Caparati, Wade, Lena, and Jaeger to get an automatic spot. She's faced Turnbull twice. This is the sixth lady she faces 3 or more times. Rosie Castles has faced herself, say, for 5 times. Oh, Safina in Grand Slams, only one Grand Slam win, and that was in France. Like 1 round. Everything else she got fucked up. Wendy Turnbull, she got to the final in Brighton. That kind of got her into this thing as a wild card. She only had 1 wild card win herself, Grand Slam win herself, in a sense. So this is only the 3rd woman she's faced 3 times. She's beaten Lee Na 2 out of 3, and she's been 0-3 against Monica. Who wins? We don't know.
Quiet, please. Turnbull to serve.
Turnbull
First
is going
game.
to take down Safina.
Play.
Now, this was picked in Brussels with Clay because this was randomly picked because of the fact for 10 tours, men and women, 10 different countries. And Belgium with Justine Henin, I put in Belgium on Clay. And Clay was randomly selected. So Safina versus Turnbull.
Love 15. 15 all. 15-30. 15-40. 30-40. 'Out. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Turnbull. Out. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Safina. Deuce. Advantage. Turnbull. Out. Game. Turnbull. First game.
We do the 10-minute rule. As in, we'll give 10 minutes to each of these matchups, and then we'll go straight to what happened.
15 love. 15 all. 30-15. 30 all. Out. 40-30. 'Safina. 1 game all. First set.
All right, so 1-1. Now let's see who wins. Play out of play. Blink. It is Safina 7-6, 7-6. So Turnbull got eliminated. She was the 3rd last person put in the wild card thing, but Safina wins. But Turnbull at least gave Safina a ride. Safina will now have to take on Martina in a tough one. Next match is Lisa Raymond and Hanna Malakova. Lisa has not won a tournament, but she got in. So, yeah. She went to a final in Los Angeles. She kind of got in. She won 2 Grand Slam matches. Week 14, she was ranked number 44. She beat Kutzer, the only lady behind her. Then she beat Jaegers, Sharapova, and Maioli to get to the final, losing to Justine Henin. Malakova won in Ireland. Got to the round of 16 in England and Wimbledon in the United States, which is pretty good. But yeah, at Wimbledon, number 24, she beat Pam Shriver. She upset Tracy Austin, but lost to another American, Venus. And then in New York, ranked 21st, she beat Barbara Jordan. She shocked Tracy Austin again, and then she lost to Steffi in the next round. Week 20, she went in Ireland. She was number 21. She beat Carrillo, Novotna, Monica Seles. That's a big one. Then from Holtz and Lee Na to get this far.
Quiet please. Mandlikova to serve. First game. Play.
Here we go.
Love 15. 15 all. 30-15. 40-15. Game Mandlikova. First game. Love. 15 all. 30-15. 30 all. Out. 30-40. Game Mandlikova. Mandlikova leads 2 games to love. First set.
7 minutes, okay.
Love 15. Out. Love 30. Out. Love 40. Game Raymond. Mandlikova leads 2 games to 1. First set.
Against 10 minutes. So Mandlikova, does she keep the momentum going? The answer is, oh yeah, 6-3, 6-3. Raymond just had no chance. One of the last 4 in. Raymond does not win. Mandlikova wins. She will now have to face Lindsay Davenport. Our third matchup is Catherine Jordan versus Kamiko Date-Crom. Kathy Jordan, the second last lady to get in the draw. She has not won a title. She got in because she got to 3 semifinals in Pennsylvania, Holland, and the last week to be the last automatic spot. She did get to the Sweet 16 in the U.S. Open. Well, she beat Dimitrova. She upset Martina Hingis, big win for her, and then she lost to Chris Evert. She takes on Kamiko Date-Crom, who I think was the first winner. Oh, well, week 5. So Date-Crom at number 17. She beat Bassett, Sukova, Monica, and the Williams sisters. Can you believe it? She beat Selison, both Williams sisters. You definitely deserve your flowers. She only won 3 Grand Slam matches. Now, if you want a title but not a Grand Slam, you are automatically in the Grand Slams. Like, the Grand Slams, because it builds up your bank, and it builds up your rating, and it also builds up how many wins, because that gives you a better seed.
Quiet please. Date-Crom to serve. First game.
We'll see
Play.
who wins this one. And yes, I'll probably have a Japanese bias.
Love 15. 15 all. 15-30. 30 all. Out. (40-30). Out. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Date-Crom. Game. Date-Crom. First game. (15 love). 15 all. 30-15. 30-all. 40-30. Deuce. Advantage, Jordan. Out. Deuce. Out. Advantage, Jordan. Game, Jordan. 1 game all, first set.
One after 11 minutes. Let's see. What does Dacrom do? Dacrom Mackay. Wow. Nana. Dacrom Mackay. Look. Nana. Look. Young look. 6-7, 7-6, 4-6. Catherine Jordan with the gigantic win. I didn't think she would do it. But Dacrom loses to Catherine Jordan, who is the second last woman picked to be in this tournament. So Kathy Jordan has a chance. Well, she has to beat Chris Evert. But yeah, Kathy Jordan, great win for her. Next is Betty Stove versus Tracy Austin. You know her from ESPN and CTV. Betty Stove, the lady who lost to Virginia Wade in the 1977 Wimbledon final. She got to the final in Kansas. Grand Slam, only 2 Grand Slam wins. Well, two Grand Slam singles wins. And Tracy Austin, who won a tournament, she won the Eastbourne Championships. She got to the semis at the French Open before her win at Eastbourne. In France, she was ranked number 13. She beat Manukova and Tsukiyama, but then pulled off 2 upsets of Serena and Martina Hingis before Navratilova beat her 10-8 in the third set. She lost in Birmingham to Venus Williams, Birmingham, England, and then at number 12, she beat Davenport, Wade, Clijsters, and Sellis to get the tournament win, and to automatically qualify.
Quiet, please. Austin to serve. First game.
Let's see
Play.
what Tracy does, and Betty does.
Love. 15-all. 30-15. 40-15. Out. Game, Austin. First game.
All right, 4 minutes.
Out. Love 15. Out. Out. Love 30. Out. Love 40. Fifteen 40. Game, Austin. Austin leads 2 games to love. First set.
All right.
out. 15, love, out. 30, love, 40, love. Game, Austin. Austin leads 3 games to love, first set.
Tracy Austin looking pretty damn good. And why not? Wow. Betty Stove had no chance. No chance. She loses 6-2, 6-bagel. Anyway, next, another Japanese star. Ai Sukiyama will face Rosie Castles. Both have won a title. First wildcard matchup that both ladies have won. She won week 32 in Worcester. She was ranked number 49. She beat Test 2 and she beat Kuznetsova, big win. And then Sukiyama was and Safina to get her automatic spot. In the Grand Slams, she only won 2 total matches. Ai Sugiyama won a tournament herself. She won at Florida week 26. She got to the Sweet 16 in Australia. So week 26 at number 45, she beat 5 ladies above her. Jaeger, Shareva, Lena, Sharapova, and Waz. And then in Australia, she did, at number 42, she did beat Mary Pierce and Shareva before Hingis beat her. Let's see what Sugiyama does.
Quiet, please. Sugiyama to serve.
So
First
she might
game.
win.
Play.
Good for Japan.
$15, love. 30, love. 40, love. Out. 40, 15. Out. 40, 30. Out. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Casals. Out. Game. Casals. First game. $15, love. Out. Out. 15, all. Out. Out. 30, 15. Out. Out. 40, 15. 40, 30. Out. Deuce. Advantage. Casals. Out. Game. Casals. Casals leads 2 games to love, first set.
It's hurt. Okay, but doesn't look to be moving. Uh-oh. Doesn't seem to be doing well. Is that bad? Oh, that's really bad. Castles had some problems. She cramped up, and Sugiyama-san Kachu. Sorry, I had to say that. Sugiyama got Kachi look young. 6'3", 6'4". So Sugiyama will now face Shusi Nanan in her home country. Well, Kleisters is in her home country too. Okay, next up we have Olga Morozova and Iva Mioli. Both these women have not one. Olga Morozova, she looks like Olga Korbut for her hairstyle. I know you could also say uh what's her face from 76? Nadia Comaneci, but I don't think Comaneci had the pigtails. Morozova won to the finals in Auckland. She did well getting through a lot of semifinals though, too. She only won 3 matches in Grand Slams, and Maioli lots of semis and quarters, 3 semifinals: Germany, Los Angeles, and Kansas City. Grand Slam, she only won 1 match. The only match she won was against Lisa Raymond. Lost to Ivanovic. And then she lost to Sue Barker, Ai Tsukiyama, and Ivanovic. So yeah, Ivanovic really ruined her.
Quiet, please. Majoli to serve. First game. Play.
I don't know who will win this one.
Out! 15, love. $30, love. Out! $30.15. Out. 30 all. 40-30. Deuce. Advantage, Majoli. Game, Majoli. First game.
Thank you.
15, love. Out. $15 all. 15-30. 15-40. 30-40. Out. Deuce. Advantage, Majoli. Out. Game, Majoli. Majoli leads 2 games to love. First set.
Maioli looking pretty good against the nil. Did she win? And she did. 7-5, 7-5. Morozova out. Big win for Maioli. She now gets Sanchez Vicario in the next round. 2 more matches today. Our second last one, Anna Kournikova and Kiri Reid. Kournikova has won a tournament. She's more of a Playboy playmate than a tennis star. That's just me. She won in New South Wales, week 28. She only won 2 Grand Slam singles matches this year. New South Wales, she was ranked 35th. She beat Kutzer, Savina, Jalzovic, Turnbull, and Kuznetsova to get the automatic spot. Kiri Reid. Well, Kuznetsova's faced, this will be the 3rd time she faces Reid. She's faced Kuznetsova, Savina, and Kutzer 3 times. Kiri Reid, 1-1. She's faced Maliba 5 times, Sue Barker 4 times, Wozniacki and Wade 3 times. This is her 5th opponent she's faced 3 times. Kiri made 2 finals, Pennsylvania and the Tour Championship, 38 and 40 technically. Only 1 Grand Slam singles match win, and that was against Kournikova in France. She lost to Hingis, Venus, Chaka Daisy, and Clijsters. Yeah, Chaka Daisy. That's an embarrassing loss. For 2 of the last 3 weeks, she got to the finals. In Hershey, she was ranked 38. She beat Raymond, Maliva, Kathy Jordan, and then lost to Virginia Wade. She lost to Jazovic in Dallas, and then in the final week, final qualifier to get in automatically, she beat Maliva, Raymond, and Kathy Jordan, but Pam Shriver beat her to get in automatically. She had to
Quiet,
use wild
please.
cards.
Reed to
That's right,
serve.
wild cards.
First game.
So let's see if Reed
Play.
can take down Kornikova again.
Love. Out. 15 all. Thirty 15. 40 15. Game. Reed. First game.
Kerry Reed.
15 love. Thirty love. Out. 40 love. 40 15. Out. Game. Kornikova. 1 game all. First set.
Minutes.
Out. 15 love. Out. 15 all. 30 15. 40 15. 40 30. Out. Game. Reed. Reed leads 2 games to 1. First set.
So after 11 minutes, Reed is up to 1. Did that do any magic? Oh, yes, it did. 7-5, but then Kerry Reed used her momentum 6-1. So Kornikova is gone. Go back to Playboy. Kornikova out, Kerry Reed in. So Kerry Reed will get her spot against Martina Hingis. And our last wildcard matchup today is Sue Barker versus Barbara Jordan. Barbara was the last woman picked in the wildcard thing. So the bottom 4 in the wildcard things have qualified. Kuznetsova, and Maliva will be playing tomorrow, if you must know. So yeah, Jazovic. We'll talk about. So Sue Barker, this is the 3rd time she's faced Jordan. Barbara, she's faced many women 3 times. She's faced Testude, Reed, Shriver, and Jaeger 4 times. Sue Barker didn't win. I thought she won. No, she has no titles. Oh, frick. She went to the finals in Chicago and Stuttgart, but elsewhere didn't make it. Only 2 Grand Slam singles, 2 Grand Slam match wins. Week 19, she was ranked 31st. She beat Jazovic, Maioli, Celis, Frumholtz, but lost to Serena. Yeah, she beat Celis and she couldn't do it. Week 22 in Stuttgart, she made the final. She beat Testude, Kuznetsova, Reed, Mauresmo, but Gugulong beat her. Barbara Jordan, this is her 3rd time against. That's the first woman she's faced 3 times. She's faced Lena Azarenka, Kuznetsova, Gigi Fernandez, and her sister twice. Not done so well. She did get to a pair of semifinals in Fort Lauderdale and European indoors. She got to the Sweet 16 in Wimbledon, which was a shocker. She lost to Sugiyama in the French Open. Then at number 58, she beat Rusiki, okay. Then she beat the number 15 seed Ivanovic to move on to face Serena, but lost. Then she lost to Mandakova and her sister, of all people, in the Australian Open. Let's see what Barbara can do.
Quiet, please. Barker to serve. First game.
Well, Kathy
Play.
won her match. Can Barbara do the same?
Out. 15, love. Out. Out. 15 all. 30, 15. Forty, 15. 40, 30. Deuce. Advantage. Barker. Deuce. Out. Advantage. Barker. Game. Barker. First game.
So Barker won the first game. That took a while.
Out. Love 15. 15 all. 15, 30. 15, 40. Out. Game. Barker. Barker leads 2 games to love. First set.
All right, so Sue Barker up 2-0. Did she pull it off? Oh, yeah, she did. Wow. Barbara Jordan had no chance. It's weird how Kathy won. But yeah, Barbara got knocked down. 6 love, 6-1 in 52 minutes. Well, that was easy. Barker now gets Sabina. So they run 32 matchups. We can say on the left side are Martina versus Safina, Mandlikova and Lindsay Davenport. That could be a big one for Mandlikova. Martina, I think, can't lose. Everett versus Kathy Jordan. Stina Garrison versus Tracy Austin. That might be 50-50 on that one. Shuzni Nanan versus Sukiyama. Sanchez Vicario versus Maioli. Hingis versus Carey. And Serena versus Barker. So you see Graf, Kleister, Sokova, Azarenka, Guligan, Sharapova, Finas, and Monica. They'll be waiting for their opponents. Among opponents that have not played are Jan Capriati, Gigi Fernandez, and Mimas Jazovic. The low ends of the wildcards that did not play. So yeah, Kathy Jordan was the second last person picked, and she actually beat Stay Crum to move on. So we'll see what happens tomorrow with the right side of the bracket for the wildcard. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.